Welcome to one of the greatest wonders of the ancient world, the Pyramids of Giza. These monumental structures have stood for over 4,500 years, capturing the imagination of millions and guarding their secrets within the sands of Egypt. But how did these incredible pyramids come to be? What drove the ancient Egyptians to build such massive, enduring monuments? Today, we'll dive deep into the story behind the Great Pyramid, uncover the secrets of its construction, and explore the mysteries that still baffle historians and archaeologists alike. Let's travel back in time to ancient Egypt, around 2600 BCE, during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops. Khufu was the second ruler of the 4th dynasty, and under his rule, Egypt was a powerful and prosperous civilization. But Khufu wasn't content with just being remembered as a great ruler. He wanted his name to echo through the ages. He envisioned a monument that would stand as a testament to his reign, a structure that would reach towards the heavens and ensure his immortality. This vision would eventually become the Great Pyramid of Giza. Legend has it that one night, Khufu stood beneath the vast Egyptian sky, captivated by the stars. He was inspired by their eternal nature, their unchanging patterns that had guided his people for centuries. It was in that moment that the idea for the Great Pyramid was born, a pyramid that would mirror the constellations, particularly Orion's belt, which the Egyptians associated with the god Osiris, ruler of the afterlife. Khufu's pyramid would serve as both a tomb and a gateway to the stars, ensuring his divine ascension and eternal life. Khufu's vision was grand, but turning it into reality was no small feat. He called upon the greatest minds of his time, including his chief architect, Himenu. Himenu was tasked with designing a pyramid like no other, a structure that would rise higher than any before it, with perfect alignment and flawless geometry. But before construction could begin, careful planning was required. The architects needed to select the perfect location, align the pyramid with the cardinal points, and calculate the exact dimensions to achieve the desired shape and stability. Once the planning was complete, the real work began. The Giza Plateau, a rocky desert area just outside Memphis, was chosen as the site for the pyramid. The construction involved a massive workforce. Some estimates suggest as many as 20,000 to 30,000 workers, including skilled laborers, engineers, and support staff. Contrary to popular belief, these workers were not slaves but paid laborers who took pride in their work. They were well fed, housed in nearby workers' villages, and their families were taken care of during the construction. The first step was to level the ground and create a solid foundation. This required precision and ingenuity, as even a small error could compromise the entire structure. The Egyptians used a combination of tools and techniques, including water-filled trenches to ensure the foundation was perfectly level. With the groundwork laid, the next challenge was to quarry and transport the massive limestone blocks needed for the pyramid's core. The stones for the Great Pyramid were quarried from nearby sites, with the core blocks made of local limestone and the finer casing stones, which once gleamed white, coming from Tura, across the Nile. Moving these stones, some weighing as much as 80 tons, was a monumental task. The Egyptians used wooden sledges, ropes, and ramps, applying water to the sand in front of the sledges to reduce friction. This method, though labor-intensive, was highly effective and allowed them to move the stones across the desert. As the pyramid grew, so did the complexity of the construction. The workers built a series of ramps around the pyramid to transport the stones to the higher levels. These ramps were made of mud brick, limestone chippings, and clay, and were continually extended as the pyramid rose. The stones were precisely cut and placed with such accuracy that even today, the joints between them are almost imperceptible. The pyramid's sides were angled at 51.5 degrees, a design that not only gave the structure its iconic shape but also ensured its stability. While the exterior of the pyramid is awe-inspiring, it's the secrets within that truly captivate the imagination. The pyramid's interior is a complex network of chambers and passageways, designed with both religious symbolism and practical purposes in mind. The most famous of these is the King's Chamber, a granite room located near the center of the pyramid, where Khufu's sarcophagus was placed. The chamber is accessed through the Grand Gallery, a steep, narrow passageway that adds to the mystery and grandeur of the structure. The king's chamber was built from massive granite blocks transported from Aswan, over 500 miles away. The precision with which these blocks were cut and fitted is astounding. They were placed so tightly together that even a sheet of paper cannot be slipped between them. The chamber was designed to house the pharaoh's body, surrounded by treasures and sacred objects to accompany him on his journey to the afterlife. After 2 decades of relentless labor, the Great Pyramid of Giza was finally completed. Standing at an original height of 481 feet, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. Its smooth, white Tura limestone casing stones reflected the sun's rays, making it visible from miles away, a true beacon of Khufu's power and divine connection. The pyramid's capstone, likely gilded in gold, was the crowning achievement, symbolizing the pharaoh's ascent to the heavens. Despite its age and the vast amount of research dedicated to it, the Great Pyramid continues to hold many mysteries. How did the Egyptians achieve such precision without modern technology? What was the true purpose of the pyramid's intricate internal structure? Some believe it was more than just a tomb, perhaps a powerful energy source, a celestial observatory, or a monument aligned with the stars to serve as a gateway to the afterlife. Theories abound, but the true answers may never be fully known, adding to the pyramid's allure and mystique. Today, the Great Pyramid of Giza stands as a symbol of human achievement, a testament to the ingenuity, determination, and spiritual beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. It has inspired countless generations, from scholars and adventurers to artists and dreamers. While the secrets of its construction and purpose may never be fully uncovered, the Great Pyramid remains one of the most remarkable feats of engineering and a powerful reminder of the legacy of a civilization that, thousands of years later, still captivates the world. The Great Pyramid is not just a monument, it's a bridge between the past and the present, the earth and the stars. As we continue to study and explore its mysteries, we're reminded of the endless potential of human creativity and the deep connections that bind us to our ancestors. So the next time you gaze upon the pyramids, remember that they are more than just stones,